Hello and welcome back to a Railway Empire. This is our current network in the northeast. Some of Yorkshire up there as well. What we have to do is keep an eye on Middlesbrough. Get them growing if we can. There's a nice up arrow there. I've got it zoomed out today because, our network has grown. We don't normally see, there we go, we've got some music. We don't normally see down here just how much we've expanded. I mean, we've expanded a lot if we go down to the south as well. We are going to go back down here. Absolutely. We will continue to grow. What does Middlesbrough need to keep growing? I click on the steel mill every single time. Are we short on anything? Well, they've started to take beef and tweed. And we should start to see that in the warehouse. Yes. Not tweed, though. That will be hopefully hull. So we need to get hull growing as well today. And we need to get everything growing. Belfast grew. That's Beatrix's territory, isn't it? Should we stick tweed in here then? It might be an idea. It's something they're going to need. I'm not sure what else just yet. It might be something like clothes, some of the medium stuff. I don't know what Middlesbrough could possibly make. Well, there's wood as well, isn't there? Wood might be a good one. Yeah, lumber. Because Newcastle could make lumber and possibly cheese as well. Belfast has grown, but looking at the map, there's nothing we can do there. What else would we need? Cheese? Cheese would be a decent one. Then any train heading from the warehouse to Newcastle can take something back. It's kind of a mixed bag, isn't it? Do we have cheese over in Leeds? Well, we have it up there. I didn't even see that happen, guys. They snuck in a cheesy, cheeky dairy farm. Yeah, it's got cheese on the brain. Right, let's stick in. Do you know, it's got to be a university for now while we're still trying to finish off our research. We got a bunch of people. We may as well take them. We'll put these all on trains as we build up. No one there. Who do we have? Market Crier. This might pay off these days. It's cheap. So let's just go safety. If another one comes along. What's this one? No, not yet. They will become useful eventually. Okay. These are random breakdowns. Absolutely zero you can do about that other than mitigate it with a few talents, which we have been doing as we get them. So, Middlesbrough is growing, but you need cloth, which in turn we need to get hull growing. Of course, yes, Don bought out the apple farm. And talking of Don, I did indeed raise his shares. We can be thankful I kind of guessed I did. So, yeah, we made a tidy profit off it instead. Right, fish and grain. Well, yeah, do you have a train heading to that warehouse? You do not. And they should be getting fish and grain in, shouldn't they? Yeah, they don't have meat yet. Meat's got a distance. We've only just technically started it. It would be lovely to get it down there, wouldn't it? I don't know what these guys are going to be storing either. I mean, I guess you could store cloth and... Well, could you? Well, I mean, possibly. I don't like the idea of wood being in here. We might do something with that later. Should we go cloth in there? I don't know how much they got. We'd have to sort that out. That's not what you're supposed to be doing, though. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. How much does it cost? We haven't upgraded any of this. Let's get upgrading. That'll help production. Yeah, let's do that. Just a couple for now, because we've got to spend on getting hull sorted. There's grain over here. And fish. We could bring fish from, not Brighton. Where are we? Down off this coast here, the east coast. Yeah. Possibly wood too. Do they have wood around here? They don't. Or they do. Up there, but it's awkward. You could turn around, actually, in the maintenance station. Right, we need to get deliveries going. We do have one going that's taking potatoes. Well, it'll be apples because they're small. So we need to get a train running to... At least one. Running from Warehouse 2 into Hull. freight only. We'll wait until full so we can see when trains are having issues or whether we don't have enough goods. Security guard, because we are making a delivery. And any of you make our people happy. Power seems a bit of a waste. I'll go with a bit of maintenance. What is one? Yeah. Reduced maintenance requirements. Do we have... There we go. There we go. Makes you happy. Love it. Do not need a conductor. We've probably got to upgrade some of our trains as well. New applicant. We'll get all these. We're going to put them on trains. That should help hull grow. Thankfully. We can do the same up here, can't we? Because we don't have them running at this warehouse, which again is grain and fish and a bunch of other stuff. So we'll send you into there and we'll take you round the back. So after hull, you go in there. We'll get hull growing. We need them to make some cloth, don't we? We'll make sure you're coming back that way. Just in case things change. I doubt it. Freight only. I mean, we should have started at the warehouse, but we might end up taking stuff... Oh, we will. Yes, it does not matter. Well, it does a little bit. Well, yes, I'm not mixing all that around. We'll just accept that I messed that up. Yes, wait until false, and then we can see if we've got an issue. And yeah, you'll need a security guard. Engineer. If you make... you're indifferent. I wouldn't mind a bit of power. You're going on the main line. I see they're stealing stuff. Stoker as well. Why not? You all get on there. I saw Middlesbrough grew. Blackmail. Well, okay. Yes, Middlesbrough grew. We get to build another building in here. Well, we're making steel. It'll be a little rough to use that steel, but we could, if we have Newcastle, we've got logs up here. If we have Newcastle make planks, then we could make tools. We could possibly stick tools up there. It seems a bit much to stick them in there, but if we don't upgrade it now, we should be okay. They shouldn't use it, I'm hoping. Yeah, because they've got no lumber, so that's good. But we can upgrade our steel production, which is key. And we'll probably need to upgrade our iron as well, definitely, to match the upgraded steel factory. We've got 1.6 per week. And you require 1.6 per week, 0.8 on coal. And since you don't actually require coal yet, that's fine. As just a standard product. I mean, it's level 1. We might as well upgrade him. Then we've got a bit of room for maneuver. There we go. Hull is growing as well. Newcastle has gone a bit quiet. Do you have a... You don't, do you? No. We need to set that up as well. Well, they don't have a train heading to Warehouse 10. Right, that's a nice little run down there. At least I did the warehouse first this time. Freight only. Let's get you on wait until full. Then we can see if you've got issues and if we're overdoing it or underdoing it or there's not enough goods. Do we have enough trains bringing in our fish, and do we make enough fish? We make enough fish. That's a bit low. Let's upgrade our lives. Is that livestock? Yeah, I think so. Yes. Yes, it is. We do have one. Oh, no, we have two. We have two heading down there. I think we're doing okay on fish. Yes, there we go. It's building up. We're still lacking on the meat. They run this way. Oh, it's music's happy. Do they run that way? They should do, shouldn't they? Is it warehouse? Oh, what is this? Warehouse 1. Do we only have one? Yeah, warehouse 1. And you're full. Right, that needs to change. Get more underway. And warehouse 2 to warehouse 10. We only have one there. Hull grows. Wow, we changed that around quite nicely, didn't we? So we should get another one of these going, shouldn't we, as well? There we go. There we go. We've got grain on the way. Beautiful. Yeah, we're going to have to do something with this. I would like them to get them hooked up to this side so we can start bringing stuff across. Start thinking about what Peterborough's going to do. And Hull grows. Yes, we saw that. We don't own that. That's Don. We need to keep an eye on his share prices. He could creep up and we've got to buy him out still. We can't flip our bonds yet. We do have nearly 20%. They're still going for 360 something thousand. Another 5%. Can we go 6? Let's go 6. We're at a quarter. There we go. Don, we're coming for you. We need to do something with Doc as well, I think. I know it's a little bit strange, but Doc scares me. So I'm going to buy another 5 in Doc. If his price flies up, selling those would be kind of nice. There we go. Because our money's going up, and it's more about monitoring at the moment. Right, what do you need? You should get grain. We've got you a train underway. I guess we could set up the logs. When do cities require logs? I'm pretty good at clicking on the factories in towns, aren't I? They're not far off. 40,000. You're going to need logs, aren't you? We're not touching this just yet. We need to make the steel and get that optional one done. But yeah, you require logs now. You will require cloth. Well, I mean, you do require cloth, but you've got to get it from Hull. We could send it in via Manchester, but I've kind of snafu'd us having a direct line from Manchester up to Carlisle, which could have then branched off into the warehouse. We might redo this so that that's a thing. Could be possible, right? We can put this the other side so it connects up here somewhere. Similar to how it was, in fact. Or we could share what we've got up here. It was just a initial thing because I'm pretty sure we didn't really have much going on down here when we did that. Newcastle grows, guys. There we go. We're on the grow. That's not really a sentence. You are still growing, which is impressive because we're kind of not doing well with you. You need potatoes. Well, we do have some potatoes up there. And we do have some potatoes and apples down there. Are you getting apples? I mean, it's not really easy for you to get apples any way, shape or form. I don't like this. I'll tell you what, guys, if we could do something extravagant, we've got the money. If we can get this over the top and then up into this area, and then we can get access to, the East Coast Main Line, it'd be kind of lovely, wouldn't it, rather than this. We don't have enough room to, like, spin it around. Let's try. It will be a little extravagant, granted, but it would also be extremely functional. Oh, go on. Really? 4% grade? Oh, it's kind of beautiful. It must be the way this is sitting. Right, guys. We have a plan. This is beautiful. Right, that's much tidier. Nice. Oh, you don't know how excited I am. That can't be there, though, if we're going to hook in there. We can't really hook in over that side because it's just too much going on already. So if we get close, but not too close to the bridge. Oh, it's a 1% grade as well. It was almost like this is set up to be like this from the get-go. Yeah, the music's happy. I can't blame it. Could you be from there? Why not? If I put you in, and then we do the rest, will it be even? Sort of. Can't we fit another one in here? Yeah, I think we can. Go on, you can go in there. Yeah, that's enough. Right, and then we'll get a supply tower on there for you. You're going to need one just there. We're going to need one. Thankfully, we can fit it after the bridge. Then there looks like the perfect amount of space to stick as a supply tower there instead. We have 2 stars of research. Increased ticket prices is always going to be nice. More money. They're stealing our personnel. Reducing maintenance is nice as well. Reduces weekly costs of train personnel. Yeah, we've got a lot of those. Accelerates train maintenance again. Similar to this one. It would be kind of nice. Innovation points. That would be pointless any further, wouldn't it? Because we're going to fill... Yeah, we're going to fill research up pretty rapidly. Right, do it. Yes. Yeah, while it's useful. That way we can make use of our universities that we've got in places. Middlesbrough, you are almost there. You're almost at 60,000. Yeah, you're full on cider, isn't it? Yeah, apples. Not apples, potatoes. I said apples because we got this situation going on. I thought there was a train using that then for a second. I think, given that this is not being used the most, and can we upgrade it for cheap? Fairly cheap. And we'll upgrade you as well. We might as well get a little train running into... we've already got it running into Hull, but we can head up the East Coast Main Line and into Middlesbrough as well. That way we're not overloading a single station. What do I want this on? Freight only. The music got to me. Yes, and you can have that security guard. There we go. That was good timing, wasn't it? All of our security guards have a place to be. Right. Are you is that you? No, you're the warehouse. Where are you? Oh, you're waiting on the Hull train. That's fine. The Hull train is departing right now. Our new train should head up over here. Well, I should make sure. Glasgow grows. What are you doing, Glasgow? Should we put your... Do you know, I kind of want to nerf their growth. Maybe I can put something cheap in there. Can you get logs into there? You can, unfortunately. What would be a pain for you to get in there? Well, that's never going to happen because you're not getting steel up there. There you go. It's cheap. And then we can decide later, can't we? We'll just throw it in there. Away from the stations as well. Just so they don't buy anything in here. Beatrix has the meat. They've been fighting over stuff. I do like that. We do have a university there. Do we have a university in Dumfries? We do. I just had to double check. Newcastle is growing. Middlesbrough is growing. Hull is growing. Everybody is growing. Where's our train? Are you heading this way? You are. Well, we saw the route, didn't we? It was kind of nice. There we go. You're taking potatoes. Oh, what did I add there? Don't add Hull to the equation. In fact, can you cancel that? Save and exit. Oh, there are no changes to discard. The music. It's all sorts of happy. We'll buy it. Southampton. Not really doing anything with the South at the moment, but we may do later. The rest of the AI are not bothered about that at all. Why am I lucky? You could have placed a bid. That makes no sense. That was Doc, wasn't it? Was it Doc? What are the share prices like? I'm keeping an eye on Doc. Yeah, it is Doc. Don and Beatrix. Yours are still cheap, aren't they? They're cheapish. Do you know, I'm going to do it. What was that? We had a train. You don't have a supply tower anywhere on your route. That's pretty impressive because there are a lot of supply towers on that route. I guess down here would make sense, wouldn't it, anyway? Unfortunately, you've just passed it, but we'll squeeze it. Go on. Go on. We'll squeeze it there. It's fine. You can do it on the way back. There we go. There we go. Oh, that was interesting, I guess. Where's your cargo gone? Are you still carrying anything? Yes. I don't even want to know where your wagons are. Where are your wagons? Oh, there they are. That's how that works. That tickled me. That was brilliant. There was something about a warehouse to warehouse being grumpy. Are we already full? We've got a train here that just isn't... Yeah, it's not doing anything. To warehouse 10. No, that is warehouse 10. Warehouse 2, which is this one. Are they full on grain? You shouldn't be taking grain anyway. You should be taking fish. Do you have no fish? You have fish. Are you full on fish? The only thing I can think of. No. Then what are you waiting for? You should be taking fish, sir. Well, you do you. You'll get some stuff in there. You'll be fine. I've got him set up right, haven't I? From warehouse 2, you take grain. From warehouse 10, you take fish. Yeah, and you shouldn't take grain from there, and you shouldn't take fish from there. Yes, you should be fine. I don't know what you're waiting on. We're going to have to keep an eye on that then, aren't we? Because that could cause all sorts of issues. It's a shame we don't go direct this way. But it's a bit of a roundabout anyway, so we can get there the other way. Yeah, I don't know why you're waiting. There's plenty you can take. Unless, of course, the fish we have in there are earmarked for other cities, in which case he wouldn't get any. They must be orders, right? This warehouse should be taking everything it needs. Really? Don't need a mediator. Yeah, you're on max. You're max. You are now. Anyway. Right, Leeds, what do you take? You've got, is that whiskey? Yeah, we're not really doing anything. Well, you're short on grain as well. We've got an issue with grain, haven't we? Do you have a train? A grain train? Well, yes, technically. But if you're waiting, that's not good, is it? Is that one as well? Yeah, they're both waiting, being loaded. I'll tell you what, I don't like that. I'm going to put these on 0, I think, because I could have done it that way. I don't like them just sitting there doing nothing. That worries me. Okay, you're taking fish now. If there's no fish earmarked for him to take, he can head straight back empty and pick up some grain. Because he might have grain waiting for him at the other station, and that will solve that problem. And then that guy can be the one who waits until full. Possibly. We'll see how that runs. You should have plenty of grain available, right? I'm going to up it, just in case. How are the potatoes doing? Because you don't like it that low. 1 million! Taking it. Profit, isn't it? We're going to be using potatoes. Household in, are you still growing? Yeah, 99%. You're growing pretty well. Who do we have here? We have, yeah, they're stealing all of our stuff. Not much you can do about that. As a mediator, I can't see any auctions I would go for to make that useful. How are we doing on our situation here? We've got plenty of iron in there. That's not... You don't have a maintenance yard. I just noticed. Yes. How much do we need to deliver? That would be a good thing to check on. Only 2? Guys, what am I doing? Just go. Go. It doesn't matter. I'm panicking. He doesn't need to be waiting there. There. Go. Go. You can go. There we go. I hope we've got... It's 1936, not for 1 million years. It's 1836. I don't know if that'll be a gold tick. But that will be that bit sorted. Now we need to work on Don McLeod. What are we doing as far as share prices are concerned? We've got a bit of money in the bank. I like to keep taking these if I can. That's all of our money. Take it. I would like to get some of Doc and some of Beatrix. Doc's more of an issue than Beatrix because Doc has 2 stations, so his company can actually grow. I would like to see how quickly we're going to build up there. Very quickly. We don't have to concentrate. We can change this to tools then, can't we? Don't have to worry about steel going to Newcastle. Although, I think it will always deliver to Newcastle. Which is a little terrible. Perhaps we can change it so that it never takes steel to Newcastle. Because it's just not required. I mean, we get money for it, I believe. We'll see.
Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
In the future, you can count on a substantial discount on buying new locomotives.
Oh, is that what that's about?
I scratch your back, and you scratch my back.
Yes. Well, there we go. Guys, gold tick. Happy about that. Now we're going to concentrate on Don. So, we don't need to stay here any longer. I mean, we do and we don't, do we? This can be upgraded now. Apparently, he's getting wood from somewhere. Where on earth are you getting lumber from? Manchester? Are you delivering lumber via cart? Maybe. Flow of goods. Lumber, I would like to see. How are you getting there? Do we have a train from Manchester to Middlesbrough? Oh, it's via car. Coach. I didn't know they could take finished products via coach. That is something I've learned just today. I thought that was only for like close industries. I didn't know they would take it all the way down here. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. That's very interesting indeed. Well, I learned something new. That's nice. All right, well, you'll make some tools. I guess what we need to do then is get your lumber production up and you can take it via cart. We could also have a... Oh, no, you don't have that much money, Grand. We could also have a mixed service, I guess, running from Manchester if we can find a nice way to get it down there. It wouldn't be a bad idea to scoot off that way, perhaps. We do have the room for it, don't we? Well, if we head up into here... Come on, you can do that. That's an easy one. You can do that. Yeah, there's no junction there, is there? Why won't you do that? Well, I'll tell you what. We'll try this. If this works, then we're good. We can either do it that way, or we can do it that way. I think that's the one that's having the issue. There we go. There we go. Then we can delete that one. And then you should make a lovely junction. Like that. There we go. Done. That's an easy way to fix that. I figured that out quite recently. I don't want a signal getting in the way. Can I get rid of it? There we go. And you need to then branch straight out, I think. So we've got a single junction down here. You need to head... I guess not into the main line, but rather into this branch. Which is... Yes, that's the wood, isn't it? Oh, yeah, so we've got wood that can go into Hull. Ah, yes. And now we've got a mixed service that can head across into Middlesbrough and Hull, I would imagine. I've got a new mouse, guys, so if I misclick, my muscle memory is a little out of sync. It's like getting a new keyboard where it's not quite the same. Right, this is good. I'll stop blaming my tools now. That's the wrong one. There we go. There we go. And we'll need a signal there. And there. Are we good? Are we re-signaled? That's a little close. Don't like it. Now we can get a mixed train. Perhaps he'll send some wood. Well, he can send what he likes. He could send cloth as well, couldn't he? And into, not Hull. Although, no, we have one doing Hull, don't we? We want you to go into Middlesbrough. And, oh, it's beautiful. There we go. The AI chose my track. Do we want mixed? I half think that you'll probably be okay with freight. Depends what you're going to take. Well, you're taking mainly freight, so shall we? Should we just do freight only? I kind of like that idea. They can pass goods off to each other because they've got some high-end goods. They've got tools, haven't they? Do you need tools yet is the question. You will at 120k, which you might get to if we concentrate on getting you a bit more from our logging place here, which we can. What trains do you have on here, by the way? Yes, kind of old trains. Shall we upgrade them? Yeah, shall we see if we can fit there? Perfect. Lovely. Should we do the same with your other one as well? There we go. You've got faster trains and a security guard on as well. I didn't check to see whether that made anybody grumpy. It did not. There we go. Fluked it. Did I purchase that engineer? I did not. I did now. There we go. That's another bit of the puzzle complete, isn't it? Do we have a train to Leeds to Middlesbrough? Yeah, you should be taking like a mixture of things. What is this up here? Connection bonus. I've got to keep an eye on this map. Make sure if any of our towns grow, we don't miss out on it. You want to join there? Cement is that? Possibly. Well, even though we're kind of bags of money at the moment. A little bit. We're not, though, are we? No. We're not even close. But I still would like to, if we possibly can, get the bonus. There we go. Connection bonus done. It might be worth heading up to Glasgow and stuff soon. Right. Company. We can't flip our bonds yet, unfortunately. Look at Doc's. His shares are creeping up horribly. He's already at 500,000 a share. Don, on the other hand, we're at 40%. There we go. I don't like the way Docs are creeping up. They're more than creeping, aren't they? It's a little worrying. Anyway, we're sticking our fingers in many pies. What happened to Doc's shares as we were watching them? Really? Middlesbrough grew. Oh, please. Yeah, then we could do some fancy things, couldn't we? I think our competitors are going to get there. Yeah, they're going to get involved with this, aren't they? And then we'll end it, guys. We'll take a ride. Maybe I'll try and find a train that looks interesting. Don, come on. You've pushed this up to 106k. Thankfully, we do get a big chunk back, but still, that's unnecessary. You're never going to win against me. Well, you might have done. My money's a bit low. University of Middlesbrough is in, so we're getting more and more innovation points. In fact, before we go, innovation points 127. We're now up to 37 a month. Are we still growing in Hull? I could really use flipping our bonds. Hopefully that happens next time out. But I enjoyed that one, guys. Lots of sorting. Saboteur. Not really. Not really. You don't really have... unless... Can we mess up Doc? Not in Liverpool. Not in one of mine. Train station. Dumfries. I'll tell you what. Just mess with them. Because they're messing with us. Anyway, yeah. I got us on board this one. Look at that. We get to go over the bridge, the viaducty thing, over the line to Hull, isn't it? I think first, and then we join the East Coast Main Line. Hopefully we don't fill up. There goes another one of our trains. I think that's might be the warehouse to warehouse train. We've got a lot going on. We're going to start spreading our network now. Our money goes up really quickly. We can build possibly to our heart's content without stopping. We have to keep an eye on shares. Hopefully we get somebody who can deal with Don's shares. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Still lots and lots to do on this series. And until next time, take care.